Actually, it's pretty small. I like it though. It feels nice to turn. It has that scratchiness to it, but this is a really fast cube, and I love the feel of this. It doesn't need lube though. It feels really scratchy and dry without lube in it. Very dry and scratchy. The magnets feel a little weak. Also very dry. Magnets feel consistent. But today we have a package from CM Keychain Shop in the cubicle.
I've been looking forward to this crazy gear cube. Meilong 3x3, not M or anything, because I think I've done
Alright. First turn. Feels really high quality. Hey guys, you may notice my new setup. That is actually very inaccurate. Rubik's Cube patent thing that I got. It's not actually real. And yeah, this is my new setup. If I sound tired in this voice, it's because I just got back from church camp. It was very exhausting. I literally just got back like 30 minutes ago. But today we have an unboxing from the cubicle, and I'm going to be opening some really exciting things. So let's get into it. Also, this is the first unboxing on my channel, and I don't really know how this is going to go. We'll find out. So first thing is, oh yeah, I got a free cube stand because I spent enough money. That's kind of cool. And then these are cord magnets for my WRM 2021. We'll get more to that later. And then a receipt. A ton of logo stickers. And then a little Meilong keychain. And then a magnetic Meilong and another free Z3 cubing logo. That's the third free Z3 cubing logo I've got. Somehow I ended up getting a Z3 cubing logo. I think I took that off the order. Somehow they still sent it. It's kind of creepy that they know that I actually would want that. So here's a magnetic Meilong as well. And let's start with the keychain Meilong. So this is my second keychain cube. My original keychain cube that I got was a Chi pillowed keychain. And yeah, this is, I've heard, one of the best keychain cubes. So let's do first turns. It's very, it feels, actually, this feels really good for a keychain cube. Here, let's take off this keychain thing. It's kind of getting in the way. Wow, this is incredible. This is so much better than the Chi one. I'm glad it's actually cubic. Let's try an H-perm. I can actually go kind of fast on that. Wow. So yeah, pretty good. Maybe not as good as the GAN 330, but I think for $3, this is probably the best keychain cube for its price. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. And let's look at the mechanism inside. Oh yeah, that looks just like a Meilong. Yeah, it looks exactly the same. It feels a lot like a Meilong, so yeah, I think it's just exact copy of the Meilong, but smaller. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then here's the keychain part. Probably won't use this, at least not that often. And now there's not actually something that sticks out of it. It just goes in the hole. This is pretty amazing. I was not expecting it to be this good. I'm kind of blown away by the performance of this. So there's that. That was pretty awesome. Next, we'll look at this magnetic Meilong. So this is the bigger version of that cube, and it's magnetic. Let's just open it up. It's taped shut, of course. And of course I opened it from the wrong side, so we're gonna have to get that accessories box out. As you can see, I did actually get it in stickered. I got it in stickered because I only have one black stickered cube, and it's not that good. So yeah, let's do some first turns. Feels very dry, really tight. Yeah, that's pretty tight. Corner cutting though is like, it feels pretty good for being as tight as it is. Wow, yeah, it's very tight and dry. It will need setting up. How about I do some setup? Okay, I can't find my setup tools, but we'll get back to this later. I kind of just want to open everything and look at it first. I forgot to look in this accessories box too. There's a screwdriver in here, so I can just use that to tension it. And it looks like we also have a solving guide, so yeah, pretty cool. Let's just tension the cube. Remove the center caps. Oh, these center caps are pretty hard. Wait. Oh, this is stock lubed, but barely any. I can feel the lube in it. I mean, for only $7, this cube though feels really good. Okay, I loosened each side by about a quarter turn, and it's feeling pretty good actually. It feels a little bit cheap, but I'm actually really liking the feel of this for how cheap it is. You really can't go wrong. I mean, it is pretty close in price to the RS3M, but I don't know. If you like a more soft feeling cube, because this cube does kind of have a soft feel to it, while the RS3M has more of a blocky feel, I think this cube could be a good option. Corner cutting is actually really, really good. Past 45 degrees is like effortless, and then reverse corner cutting is almost a whole piece. Yeah, it's feeling pretty nice. I'm glad I got a stickered one, but there is something bothering me. That logo sticker is way too small. So I ordered some other logo stickers. A bunch of logo stickers, actually. And they're all in here. So let's just open this up. See if we can find a bigger one. Oh, they gave me another logo. What is this? Huh, they gave me a Cubing USA Nationals 2017 logo for a 7x7. That's nice of them. I mean, it doesn't really make much sense, but well, thank you for the logo. And I think I got my MoU logos, and I got some MFJS logos. That one looks about the same size. This one looks a bit too big, so yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to stick with the one I have on here. I don't think I'm gonna get this to focus, but I got a US Nationals 2017 logo for free. That's kind of nice for a 7x7. I have a 7x7. I don't think I'm gonna put that logo on it because I want to save that logo for a special cube. But yeah, back to the mini Meilong. This cube actually does not have a logo on it, so let's change that. So I'm gonna put a MFJS logo on my keychain cube, because I don't like it when cubes don't have logos on them. It's so hard to handle such a small sticker. Okay, I'm gonna have to do this off camera. Okay, I put it on crooked. That's gonna bother me, but it's so hard to do. I don't think I'm gonna try to redo it. This cube though, they feel very similar. I do think the magnet strength on this cube is pretty nice. Maybe a little weaker than what I'd like. Probably about the same as on the RS3M, but it does feel like a cheap cube a little bit. But I mean, it feels good. The performance feels great. And then this cube, performance is just amazing for such a small cube. It's a little unstable, but I think that's just because it's so small and kind of hard to handle. Kind of feels like it's gonna pop. Let's see if it does if it does pop easily. Doesn't feel like it's gonna pop. Okay, so I don't think there's any worries about this popping. This little cube is actually feeling pretty good. Corner cutting, 45 degrees, very easy. Probably easier than the bigger version actually. More than that, still super easy. Like corner cuts almost everywhere. Reverse corner cutting is also great for a keychain cube. It is also very small, as you would expect. This cube, I'd say, feels pretty nice. But yeah, it's feeling pretty good. I really like it. The sticker quality doesn't feel that great. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not as good as other cubes. I still think that the cube itself, though, its performance is pretty great out of the box, and even better if you loosen it. Alright, I also got this free cube stand, and I'm gonna put this cube on it. So, next is the thing I'm excited about, and that is this. It is probably the smallest thing I've ever got for $11, and it's just a bunch of little magnets by Cuber's Home. It looks like they actually gave me a logo. They gave me a logo sticker, which is kind of nice. It's just stuck to the bag. That's kind of cool. Probably put that on a cube. But, I've heard that these core magnets can break when you put them on if you're not careful. So let's just separate all of these, and yeah, let's just look at this. Wow. Yeah, I think this definitely feels 3D printed. I don't know if you can see, but I can see lines in the plastic. It does feel very high quality though. When you put it on your core, you're gonna want to put it on like that. Okay. So I'm gonna get my WRM 2021 maglev that I have, and it is way over lubed, but like you can kind of tell by how it sounds. All right, so I've changed my camera angle, and now I'm going to put the core magnets into this cube. So first thing I'm gonna do is put the ball around the core. So to do that, I'm gonna need to take the cube apart. And then I'm going to have to take off 2 centers. There goes one. Alright, that's 2 centers off. And the center caps just keep pushing themselves off. It's kind of annoying. Alright, first thing to do. This is making me kind of nervous, but so first thing you do is you put this magnet ball thing around the core. So, oh wow, that fits very, very nicely. So you just have to put it on in a way where the tabs don't overlap. This makes me scared because I've seen videos where people do this and then some tabs break off. So we're gonna try to do this really carefully. 3, 2, 1. Come on. There it goes. No tabs broke off. That's pretty nice. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is put the corner magnets on the corner pieces. So there is no way to actually get them to fit, so you just have to super glue them in. So I have some super glue. But before I glue my pieces in, I'm going to wipe the lube off of all of my corners because they're just covered in lube. Alright, all of the corners have been sorted, so now is the time for me to put the core magnets into the corner piece. Now this is going to be a bit tricky, so I'm going to have to be really careful when I do this. Okay, so I don't want to spill super glue on the pieces. I know that happened when I tried to magnetize the GAN RS. So I'm just going to have to be careful here. Alright, there's a lot of super glue in there. I'm probably going to get this all over my fingers, but just push it in. Hopefully that was enough glue. And yeah, it's staying. Definitely staying in. Hopefully it stays dry. That's one. I'm probably just going to do the rest of this off camera because this is going to take a while. Alright, I've let all the pieces dry, and now it's time to reassemble the cube. After I clean the lube out. Alright, I finished everything. Let's do some first turns. Okay, wow, that feels really stable. I can definitely feel the core magnets. The cube no longer feels like so fast and uncontrollable. I feel like I have more control over the cube now. Let's see, the magnetic pull it works from a little further away, but I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna add some extra magnets on top of the ones that I already put in there to make them stronger. Alright, so I put one extra magnet on this piece. Let's see if it still fits. So yeah, it still seems to fit pretty well. Actually, I'm gonna need to take out some pieces. The magnets are making it hard to take this cube apart. Okay, yeah, the magnets are almost touching. So if I do that with all of my corners, if I put an extra magnet on all of them, let's see, can you still turn it just fine? Oh, wow. Yeah, I can feel that pull from a lot further away than normal. So I'm going to glue extra magnets on all of my corners, and I'll get back to you after that. Alright, so I finished putting in the magnets, And the magnets are incredibly strong. You can definitely feel those core magnets. Look at that. It's just snapping back on its own. But it feels really stable. The magnets do feel incredibly strong. I think I will make the edge magnets a little bit less strong. I put in 2 swapped corners. That was an accident. And the cube feels really stable. It feels a lot heavier than it used to, though. But I mean, that's something you're gonna have to get used to. It's not that bad, but it is heavier for sure. And my conclusion for all of these things is that I also have some logo stickers. I don't know where they went, but my conclusion for all of this is that this cube is really cheap and magnetic, also pretty good. So I would recommend it if you're looking for a good cube for cheap. But the RS3M is also really cheap. This cube I'd recommend for the best value keychain cube. I'd say it's probably about as good as the GAN 330, maybe a little bit worse, but for $3 you really can't go wrong. This is the obvious pick for that price. I'm pretty sure you can tension it. Yeah, you can. And then the core magnets for the WRM I think are really good. They're a little bit weak, but I made them stronger, and now it feels really nice. So in conclusion, I'd say all this stuff was worth buying. If you want to get it, I recommend you get it from Speedcube Shop or the Cubicle. I like both of them. I like Speedcube Shop more because the shipping is faster, but the Cubicle does have more variety. So pick whichever one you think is worth it. Well, thanks guys so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. Bye.